Hey y'all, it's Erica Seaton-Roth with Discovering Katy, Texas. Today we are at Shivers Custom Woodwork. Let's go inside and meet Christina and AJ. Today we are at Shivers Custom Woodwork, and I'm here with Christina and AJ, and they're going to tell us about their business.
I did a little bit of everything growing up. At the age of 10, I started working with my dad. He was a master level carpenter. Well, by the age of 15, I helped my dad build Troy Aikman's house, Jerry Jones's house, and the Smith's house. At the age of 12, me and my buddy actually learned how to build race engines. So me and him got into mechanics, tearing apart lawnmowers, building our own truck engines at the age of like 15. I can wire a house. I was an electrician for a couple of years. I was a plumber for a little while. I did carpentry pretty much from the age of 10 till I left for the Army at 20. I was a welder for a couple of years. So I know a little bit about a lot. 4 years in the military, like 4 years out of the military, she still had no clue that I could actually, I've been telling her for years, like, babe, I built Troy Aikman's house.
We have this enormous fireplace, rock fireplace that goes up to like 11-foot ceilings. We have a one-story house. And then on either side with these 8-foot openings. And we're like, what are we gonna do with this? So he said, I'll build you cabinets for Father's Day. I went and got him some supplies. I fit it all in my Camry strategically till I could get it up, get it to the house, and we kind of set up and all that. And he brings in a door. We still have it. Our daughter painted a little door that he made just on a table saw. And I was like, how in the world do you know how to do this? If you look at those cabinets now, it is nothing compared to what we do now.
After we built those, she's like, well, now I want to do this and this and this. I was like, babe, we don't even have the money to do all this yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's post something on our neighborhood Facebook page and see if we can't do some projects in the neighborhood to help fund what she wanted to do at the house. Well,
yeah.
We put something out on the Facebook page. Like a month later, somebody called us. They wanted a kitchen table, a round kitchen table with a metal top. Took me 3.5 weeks to grind the top down to make it look pretty.
Yeah.
Almost 2 months to finish the table, and we delivered it. Like 2 weeks later, somebody else called us. 2 weeks after that, we get another phone call, and it just starts snowballing. And
yeah.
I was working a full-time job from 7 to 6,
days.
And then I would come home and work in the garage till like 2 or 3 in the morning, and then go back to work. I did that for over a year. What's
funny about where he was going is, I created the Facebook page and I was like, well, let's just call it Shivers Custom Woodwork. Literally, nothing was taken. Not the LLC, not the website. Nothing for that domain and that name was taken anywhere.
Tell us a little bit about the different kinds of projects that you do and kind of where your travel zone is.
So we've gone all the way to Dallas. We've gone to Port O'Connor, Baytown, but most of them are within at least an hour, hour and a half.
What kind of projects are you doing for these people?
Mudrooms, built-ins, entertainment centers, kitchens. We've done a couple of kitchen tables, offices,
closets.
Master closets.
Tell me a little bit about this. So where did your logo come from?
I designed it, and I had a company produce it for me. His deal was he wanted the distorted flag, and that was a must. For me, I really like the saw blade. It's something that you can put on a lot of stuff. And then this just screams him, and I can't tell you how many times he's hit his head.
I actually have a knot on my head in that exact same spot.
And you have a slogan too.
We do.
What is that?
We've been playing with our wood since 2018. Let us play with yours.
Tell us about your specific location, the address, where can people find you online, all that good stuff.
So we're pretty much on every platform. Instagram, well, I do have a Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, our website. We're right across from Legacy Stadium off of France. 5120 Brands Road, Suite 100. You can reach us at 214-326-2866.
Thanks for joining us today on Discovering Katy, Texas. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
This community small business spotlight is brought to you by your Houston agent, Erica Stephenroth, and produced and edited by JJ Productions.